Gigs, I'm continuing my efforts to never play the same deck twice on stream. Yeah, that's fair. Alright, so I'm going to be on Grenzo for game 1 tonight. We've got Phyrexian on Shun Yu, Insight on Xenagos, and Bushi on Jori and Ruin Diver.
Question.
I
I was playing in solitaire the other day, and I did something to make my cards in my hand giant, and the board really small. Do you know what I did and how I can fix it?
So just above your cards where you have all the steps, there should be a line with a bunch of dots, and you should be able to click on that and drag it down.
There we go.
Yeah.
Kept looking for something like that, but for some reason I didn't see it above the attack thing.
Yeah, it's just above the phases.
I don't even know how I managed to click it and drag it anyway.
Yeah, it's weird. Like, sometimes it'll accidentally just grab as you're trying to, like, play a card or something like that, you know? All right. Yeah, the party god. Hungry is happy with your choice here.
Yeah, I just finished brewing this about 15 minutes ago.
Nice. Hey,
Are you
Shadow.
excited for Commander Anthology?
Yeah, pretty excited. I do like the decks that they chose. 3 of the decks. The Boros deck is, I feel, a little weak, but I definitely understand their reasoning. It balances the colors, and there are definitely a couple of cards in there that need to be reprinted, like Fiery Confluence and stuff. Since that card is like $30, $25, something like that. Right?
Jeez.
Yeah. So
I mean, the Traxa deck alone is 130 online right now. So
yeah, by itself, yeah, it's crazy. So that, I mean, the anthology is like 160 something, right?
Yep.
150, 160. So it'll be super worth it, I think. I think that the legend, excuse me, the legends that have the updated frame are probably going to be worth a bit, worth a pretty penny, more than their regular.
Never thought about that.
Yeah, at least some of them will be. I think there's going to be people that really want them, but yeah, having that be like the only place that it's coming from, and it being kind of a limited print run, you know, it's going to be pretty rare to see a mimeoplasm with the new legendary frame and stuff.
Yeah, as soon as I saw that spoiled, I immediately messaged the owner of the LGS and said, I want one.
That's a good way to do it.
I already pre-ordered mine online.
Yep.
I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited for it. Like, I think that it'll be good. So
yeah, I got the first one. That's what got me back into EDH.
Nice.
And so I built my Marin deck, but yeah, it's a great value, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have the Fraley's deck somewhere around here, and that's one that I probably should just sleeve up and have as a pre-con deck for when I just want to battle, and not have something that's super overpowered or anything.
I'd like to note that all of us played a ramp spell on turn 2.
Yep. That Fraley's deck is pretty brutal just as the pre-con.
Yeah, right? That's one of the reasons why I think it's fine to not go through and completely upgrade it and everything, so.
So
Nice.
Beastmaster's Ascension on turn 3 is scary.
Yeah.
Hmm.
One of these days, Gav, Guru of Spores will be foil. Yeah. I'm waiting for certain cards from those to be foil. I mean, they finally got the Animar out there, but man, paying $100 for that thing. Not where I want to be right now. Big purrs. I think we'll just go with that there. Let's see. You've got an extra life right now. Yeah. I'm hoping that there's something that somebody can play that gets rid of the Beastmaster. But
Not in my deck.
yeah, it's...
I have quite a few things, but none in my hand.
Yeah.
By quite a few, I mean like 3 or 4, maybe.
Now we got all 3 cats in here. It's a cat party up in here.
Ain't no party like a cat party.
Because a cat party always stops and takes a nap.
He's got this drum hunter too.
Right?
He's got all the things.
What a
I
lucky...
wish he didn't have a Vidalcanori. He really would have all the things.
Don't mind the Vidalcanori over here. It does nothing.
I'm actually okay with it right now because your Mike can actually control what Bean's Eye is about to do to all of us.
It's not good.
At least hoping you're running some control magic in your Jorian deck over there.
Not much.
Oh, come on. You at least say you are, just to scare him. Come on. You've played this game before, right?
I've tried.
You've got all your mana open. You've at least got to make him worry about a counterspell. Ooh.
Oh god, storm time.
That's a thing.
Yeah, we're gonna get 3 extra mana based off the 3 mana spell we played. And then we're gonna cast
Pass the turn.
a card with it. Hey, Mino. Thanks for coming out. Oh, no, that's perfectly understandable. You never have to apologize for being late to the stream.
You must always apologize. Oh, whoops.
Yeah, when you've got all that mana open, you've got to pass that priority.
Yeah, right?
No.
Uh-oh.
Ringleader.
Goblin Tribal here.
Mhm.
Yeah, all like maybe 6, 7 cards.
Siege King Commander.
Yeah, that's pretty
You're
okay.
playing real cards.
I like Siege Gang, but
But Siege
Flashback
King
round?
Commander was in Dominaria, so you shouldn't be allowed to play it on stream, right?
that's how that works.
I think it should be how it works.
It's a Dominaria card.
It's a Dominaria card, can't play it. Doesn't matter if it was printed before. If it's in Dominaria, you can't play it at all.
Just can't. Not even remotely allowed to. Get in there. Hey, Derp Tech. How much did you miss? Almost nothing. We're on turn like 4. So this will be over in 3 turns because Phyrexian's in the game.
Playing Shiyun, it's only over for one person in 3 turns.
That's true. Still usually me somehow.
I don't know. Maybe not tonight. Maybe I'm not feeling like a Kill Jeremy tonight.
Yeah. Caboose Moose. So I've made arrangements and taken time off to go to SCG Con. All that's left is getting cards and figuring out what events to play in. Awesome. I will see you around. Yeah, we have a lot of people going. Make sure to check out the conventions and Grand Prix upcoming Grand Prix and Conventions channel on the Discord, because there's a lot of people organizing meetups and stuff like that. So commanders tonight are Grenzo, Shuyen, Xenagos, Jori. I'm not sure about this event. Yeah, Valdor's organizing the meet and greet in the upcoming channel currently. I'm not sure about this event. I know for the Invitational last December, we did a meet and greet for some people at a restaurant on Thursday night. I don't know if that's happening again. I don't know if it's been announced yet. I know there's something going on. There's like a pre thing going on at like, I can't remember. I think like Blue 5 or something. It's been a minute since I looked. But I don't know if that's going to be like an official meet and greet with all the people that'll be there, all the special guests. But there's a bunch of people coming. It's going to be oh, nice. It's going to be like the Professor. Wedge just got announced as coming today. So Wedge from the Mana Source will be there. Benny Smith and Sheldon Menery will be hanging out in the command zone area too. There's Magic Trivia and Charity Tournament. That's what it was. The Magic Trivia and the Old School Tournament are going to be someplace. Aw.
Gross.
That makes sense. I mean, playing it on someone else's turn is gross.
Gotta do it.
3, 6. Oh, I guess there are 8. Oh.
Oh, that's
Can't
fine.
hit my shoe.
Wow, that's even more gross.
Well, it just gains protection. That doesn't matter. It's still gonna die.
Hey, G-Man Grip.
No, it's not going to die.
No, it's not. It won't take damage.
Yeah, Blasphemous Act isn't like a destroy effect. It's actually a damage effect. So if it gains protection from the red.
It does not die.
I thought it was if it was targeted. it's
No,
not targets,
it's targeted
Yeah.
and then all sources that
Targeted.
would deal damage to it.
All sources that would deal damage, can't be blocked, things like that.
Yeah.
That's why they got rid of protection and started doing other stuff instead.
Yeah. The Jeremy meet and greet is like 7 people now. Do I have an official meet and greet yet? I don't know. I was telling Valdor and everybody else that since they're pretty long days for me working the event, I probably won't be available until like 9 or 10 o'clock Friday and Saturday. So it depends on if what time I get out, but I'll probably come by and say hi to everyone. So rules question, if a player can't gain life and there is a tainted remedy and someone tries to gain life, what happens? I'd have to look that up real quick for tainted remedy. Tainted remedy, if opponent gain life, that player loses that much life instead. Okay, so player can't gain life.
I think can't.
Yeah,
Overrules
can't
can.
overrules it. So yeah, if there's a card that says you can't do something, then you just can't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no replacement effect since they actually can't gain the life. Like if there was Sulfuric Vortex or something like that on the battlefield. Hmm. Party girls.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I think someone should have held that blasphemous act a little longer.
Nah.
It's fine.
I think you got good value out of it still.
It's fine.
I got fantastic value out of it.
Walter is right on the feet of my chair. I feel like if I move just slightly, I'm gonna get him. No. I feel like that's just a mean thing. Hitting the local brewery over Memorial Day weekend for our beer swap. Nice. If you were not here for the last stream, at the very end of it, I was talking about... Oh, nice. At the very end of it, I was talking about the fact that June is going to be a bit rough for the stream because I'm going to be gone for 4 out of 5 weekends. I'll see what I can do about Saturday during SCG Comp. Maybe we'll try and do some like IRL streaming. If we can figure out a way to set up like a mod in paper game, that would be a lot of fun. Since I have to be there anyway. But that's going to be a lot of making sure I have a way to do it. It probably would just be like a crappy cell phone camera, if anything. So, but yeah, so the first weekend, I am going to be headed to Richmond to hang out at the Pro Tour, hang out with people. So if there is anyone going there for the weekend, come by and say hi. I'll be hanging out. I'll bring my commander decks. My wife and I are going. It's the first weekend she has off after school gets out and her kids graduate on Friday. So we're going to take off and just kind of have a chill, relaxed weekend. The next weekend is SCG Con. The following weekend, I will be in Michigan visiting the in-laws. And the weekend after that, I will be in Washington, D.C., finally watching Hamilton. Ugh. With this. Sir.
Right?
Sir.
That's why I said it wasn't a big deal. All right. Let's see. You're on the throne, and I haven't attacked you yet.
On the throne for now.
It's true.
Speaking of commander decks, how many commander decks and who is your commanders? Right now, I have, I guess I have 2 that I actually have that I've built mostly together, you know, because I have Maelstrom Wanderer and Tassiger, but I also have, as I was saying, I have a Lycia deck that's like not really good. Like it was basically the remains of a originally a Kalia deck, so it has like a bunch of angels and demons, and stuff like that, and then it has, you know, a bunch of that kind of stuff in there, and like a little bit of Reanimator and stuff like that. So it's not really a great Lycia deck right now. And then I have a Precon Freyalise deck, which I've added 1 card to, which was Growing Rights, because I happened to get one. And then I have a set of the Precons sleeved up, which I'll probably bring to SCG Con just to kind of hang out and play Precon games. Of which one was it? The Oloro, I think, one, 2013, 14? 13, I think.
13.
Yeah. I think I have a set of 5 of those. Just kind of sleeved up. Throwmocking, you making a full weekend out of your DC trip? Yep, we are going to be headed out probably Friday night, because the show that we're watching is a matinee on Saturday, so I think it starts at 1:30, something like that. And then, ooh, nice. And then after the show is over, I am taking my wife out to a Top Chef restaurant because it's something that she's always wanted to do that we've never been able to do. So we're going to the Voltaggio Brothers steakhouse. So it should be a lot of fun. For me, I got 8 decks on my main decks. Nekasar, we call him Lord Death, and a bunch of others, sure.
Oh my goodness.
Right.
I'm not gonna say who, but someone hit you for 6 last turn.
That's fine.
I was already thinking.
So,
And he wiped all my mana dorks, so.
This is true.
all right. Yeah, I'm kind of excited about the Voltaggio Brothers steakhouse too, because I mean, my wife is a huge fan of the Top Chef of the show. Hey, Hungry, thanks for the host. So she's a huge fan of the show, and she's like, we've gone to Vegas a couple of times. I think mainly one time together we've gone to Vegas, and she really wanted to go to a Top Chef restaurant, and we just didn't end up getting to go to one. So I figured this would be a good, like, pseudo anniversary dinner, because it'll be our 5th anniversary this month. Not this upcoming Friday, but a week from Friday. We married 5 years, so I thought it would be pretty fun. And I'm gonna go in. My plan is to just go in and be like, all right, it's a steakhouse. Everything's gonna be good because it's, you know, a couple of really, really good chefs. So I'm just gonna be like, hey, I have X budget to spend for each of us. Just go nuts and let the server kind of pick some really awesome stuff. But we'll see. Let's go with that or this. Let's do that.
Is 2 land drops you're missing now, Jeremy?
Yep, 2 land drops. That's why I'm sticking with the kind of cheap things right now. But
Not bad.
I'm going to choose these 2. I'm going to sacrifice this War Marshal. Get that trigger. Get all these triggers.
So
That's
many
pretty
triggers.
Yeah, and then I'm going to play another card. I think I just cast this one. Call it good.
That's pretty good too.
Yeah, I thought it was alright. Then we'll pass the turn, I think. Pretty okay turn for missing 2 land drops in a row. But after this, I'm just kind of floating from then on. Let's see. Happy almost anniversary. Thank you. We celebrated our 3rd a couple of weeks ago. Oh, awesome. Congratulations. Mino says I don't have any decks right now because I'm in a place that is far away from every single place. About an hour and a half away from any place I can play. Yeah, that always stinks when like the closest stores you can play are like really far away.
That's pretty good.
Phew, yeah.
Do I respond?
Teach you to not play things on your turn.
Derp says, I got your next card to build around. It's called Tainted Pact. Oh, nice. Exile. Yeah, okay, there it is. Tainted Pact. Instant, 1 in a black, exile the top card of your library. You may put that card into your hand unless it has the same name as another card exiled this way. Repeat this process until you put a card into your hand, or you exile 2 cards with the same name, whichever comes first. That seems silly.
Seems a really quick way to win with Lab Man.
Yep, pretty much.
Don't understand why I have to say no when I literally don't have the mana to pay it.
So yeah, as I said on last Saturday's stream, because of the fact that I'll be gone for like 4 Saturdays in a row, I'm going to try and figure out a way to do some makeup streams during the week in June. So there might be a couple of surprise streams. There might be just I might try and schedule things a little bit out. It'll probably be a lot of just picking up and either playing like arena or like drafting arena if it's not just weekends at that time, or just picking up and saying, hey, I'm available at this time, who wants to join in like tomorrow or whatever. So so we're gonna see a Tainted Pact deck on Versus or on here. Man, I don't know. Yeah, Tainted Pact prices, okay, 1.31 tickets, so maybe not here. Does that card go in the Breakfast Hulk combo, probably?
Surprisingly, it's not played in there, no.
That'd be one, because that is black, white, green, blue, right? So it's got black in it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that could be a card to go in that deck. Since it's a singleton deck and doesn't have any basics. Pure singleton, not just a commander singleton. Like, every card is uniquely named, so. Regrowth.
It's pretty bad I have to do this for ramp.
Yeah, that's a rough regrowth. Sorry. Wife is messaging me. Sent a link. She sent me a pair of Keds that are in like a baseball. She loves the Tigers. Talking CEDH, yeah, get the pitchforks. Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. I obviously don't know how to play the format because I didn't turn one Time Twister with a deck that I've played roughly 6 Goldfish games of, so maybe a dozen, I think. You could build a Lich deck if his Lich is on MTGO. I think Lich, our actual Lich is, yeah. Been a while since I saw Breakfast Combo in a competitive tournament. I remember Mike Flores played it a number of years ago. Yeah, he played it at an SCG event. Oh, I can't remember how many years ago it was. We actually deck teched him. One of the very first deck techs on the SCG channel. But Breakfast Hulk is CEDH deck competitive, where you play Protean Hulk and go get the Cephalid Breakfast combo There's also a couple other ways to combo out in that deck, because there's just what is it? The Hermit Druid, right? Is the one that taps and you flip everything into your graveyard until you hit a basic, but because you don't have any basics, you just mill yourself out.
Yep.
Hermit Druid, and then it's got the other combo of Auriok Salvager's Lion's Eye Diamond to make infinite mana, and Bomberman combo, I think that's what that one's called.
Yeah.
Hey, Warpath. Big fan of Commander and the Commander vs. series, and obviously your videos. I recently have been getting into MTGO, seeing as though I'm not near an LGS anymore, and I love the idea of 3DH, and I was wondering if you could get in on all the 3DH action. Yeah, it's definitely something we can get in. If you check out the Discord, Valdor has linked it there. The Discord has a bunch of information under the 3DH channel. There's a pin up at the top that'll tell you a bunch of information about it. And you can just, once you've built a deck, you can just ping people just at here in the 3DH thread and try and get a game going.
Oh, that's a really cool combo. Mirror Retriever bought, or Scrap Trawler brought back Mirror Retriever, which brought back Scrap Trawler.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. Didn't know that was a thing. All right. Let's go ahead and go to.
Is there any sort of Canadian Highlander community in the SCG region? I don't think so. At least I haven't heard any of that. There are some people that play Canadian Highlander in the US. I just don't think it's as popular right now.
Okay, so
there's also an Australian version, 7-point Highlander. Yeah, I don't think there's been as many people playing recently. Probably a couple. Probably a couple reasons. I mainly blame Dominaria coming out in paper. I think a lot of people have been going to their LGSs and stuff and just playing Dominaria because it's a super fun set. Ooh. Ooh. Well, you don't have any creatures, so taking Victimize is a little weak.
Just gonna probably grab Regrowth.
Yeah.
No, he's not grabbing anything.
That's
That works.
ridiculous.
That
You
happens.
should have countered my spell and stole it earlier.
Oh wow.
Shame.
Yep.
Shame.
Can't do anything about Beansy now.
In the Seattle region, it's pretty popular here. Hands down, funnest format for me lately. Yeah, it seems like it'd be pretty popular there with Card Kingdom and everything, and Victoria just being right there too. Ugh. Okay.
Still no next land drop, Jeremy?
Nope.
E.
Actually,
Well,
you know what?
Next turn, Beansy hits for what, 30 damage?
We're
Or
just
no,
gonna
20 damage?
do this
Possible.
to
Yep.
try and
I mean, that Beastmaster's Ascension activates for sure.
yeah.
Yep. Plus he gives doubles power.
But he is wide open right now, and Jeremy has a board full of creatures.
It is true, but then I get hit for a whole bunch after that.
Do you, though? What if we just tag team him? Take him out right now.
I mean, that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 right now, so that's actually a pretty decent chunk.
I can get to 12 easily. I can get him to 6 and give him double strike.
All right, let's do it.
But then remember, Jeremy, you got to deal with 2 control decks afterwards.
It's true.
My deck's not a control deck,
I was
actually.
saying mine's not. I have 2 counter spells in here. Mine's an
I might have
deck.
5.
Oh, man. Canlander can be pretty pricey, but there's always budget brews. Yeah. Yeah. I'd like to hang out there. I've been meaning to just kind of... I would really like to just go hang out in Victoria for a while with the Lure folks, because they were a lot of fun during the pre-release. I was trying to get to go help out with the desert bus, but I cannot afford to go to there, unfortunately. It's really difficult going from a small regional airport to a small international airport that's only one gate bigger than your regional airport. But they claim they're international because they fly out to the US. I was actually doing I was actually doing a lot of research about just flying to Seattle, or like flying from Charlotte to Seattle. It would have been pretty cheap, but then it's if I go to Charlotte, then I have to pay for my parking for however long. Ooh, nice. But if I fly out of here, it's definitely cheaper than just flying straight to Victoria, but you know, still have to consider cost of the ferry, cost of hotel, cost of all that stuff for like basically a week and a half. I've always wanted to go to Yellow Jacket to see if I can stalk them on a game night. I'm sure that there's going to be several people there. Like Surge and those guys go there pretty regularly, right? If I make a trip, let you know, I could be persuaded to taxi. Sure thing. What point does blue base mid-range? How many counters does it take to become hard control? I don't know. I think it depends on what you're doing, because you don't even necessarily have to have like all counters. It's just a few, but then you're also doing things like controlling the board, controlling people's hands. Do not go with him, says Valter. Mino says, Jeskai Dynasty is never used for combo. It's always used to gain some marginal value on other plays. Yeah. Oh, your excuse is Seattle drivers are scary, as if I haven't been driving in Virginia for...
Yeah.
For however long. I've definitely driven around Seattle, and it can be very scary. I think I've talked about it before on stream, but growing up in Michigan, it's pretty ridiculous how much you have to do to get your license. And so when I tell people, they're just like, oh no, it's like nothing to get your license here. You know, you just do X amount of hours, I think like 100 hours, and then you take like a test. And I'm like, cool. In Michigan, you had to, oh, that was quick. Was that double strike? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
it's double strike with his ability.
I thought it was just 7 commander damage going in, so oh, that's okay.
Oh, I told you I'd kill him if you got him down.
Yeah.
I don't think I could have got to the 21, but I could get to 12.
Yeah, sorry, Beansai. I was gonna dig for something to destroy the enchantment so you could stay in a little longer, but just can't.
Yeah, I didn't have anything to destroy the enchantment yet either, and I've been digging.
But yeah, now...
It's an all-permanent red-green deck, so I have no answers for anything, so...
Yeah. Oh,
My
boy. What's up with this?
I just figure after I swung and left myself wide open, I didn't want you guys to have a bunch of creatures.
Sure.
Do I want to draw a card? No, I don't want to draw a card right now. I'd probably just end up discarding the one I drew. Boom.
That's how it
There's
works.
the dynamite. Boom goes the dynamite.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Walter is chilling so hard.
Okay, all done.
Okay. Whew, excuse me. How do you guys check if your deck is in the 3 ticks range? We actually have a spreadsheet in the... Yep. Thank you, Beanside. There's a spreadsheet in the channel on the Discord that has all the information on it from GoatBots, which is like the cheapest bot that we've been able to find. Excuse me. So that will be updated 23rd of May with Dominaria prices. We were going to give it a month, but there's also some talk going on about maybe changing that for next season so that people can play. You're more than welcome to play with Dominaria cards in non-stream games. We were just hoping to stick with that for now for stream games. Whew, Psychosis Crawler, eh? Has there been a game where you was clearly in the driver's seat and you ended up dying? Oh yeah, all the time. All the time.
Have 3 life.
Come on. Jesus Christ, dude.
Oh, but that's not a control deck.
Yeah, I know, right?
Right?
Running Swords to Plowshares in any deck that has white is just like a given. I would think.
So far, I
Kinda like
have
running
seen cards.
Cyclonic Rift and
Blasphemous and Swords and stuff is definitely
A
cards
control
that
deck.
you would... Well, cards that you would just put in those colors for the most part.
Playing red, white, and blue. There are certain cards I'm gonna play.
Yeah. Unless you're going like super hard aggro or something.
You gotta play
that.
like DM and always be paranoid of the 1 white mana Swords to Plowshares.
Mana Tithe.
Hey, it's a Scrap Trawler.
So yeah, Warpath, if you're on the Discord, if you go to the channel that's labeled 3DH, the text channel, up in the corner, there's a pin. And you should be able to click on that, and it's all the pinned messages, which includes the information on the format and the spreadsheet for prices and stuff like that. Yep, thank you, Valdor, for helping with that. Let's
See if you can find some lands.
Yeah, let's have a little looky poo, shall we?
I think he found one.
I hope so.
Well, he put one on top, one on bottom, so.
There we go.
I mean, this is his 5th land on turn 9. It's
Yep.
about time.
It's about time. So
Tired of waiting for you to play that next land.
right?
Get with it.
Cast this for funsies.
Ooh, I like that.
And pass the turn.
Too bad you didn't have that out before that Blasphemous Act.
Right? I was thinking about playing it last turn, but I really wanted to keep the one open so that I could Crystal Ball. Because I just did not want to miss another land drop.
Yeah.
It was a little frustrating being stuck, but I got some good stuff going, you know.
At the same time, though, leaving open Crystal Ball, wouldn't Shadows possibly have just been better? Because you still would have gotten the Scry.
Yeah, it depended on how many things died. Like, yes, if I knew the Blasphemous Act was a possibility, but
Yeah.
but I wasn't expecting 8 creatures or whatever it was to all die at once.
Yeah.
Are we avoiding Dominaria? Well, that changes things. Yeah. Just because the prices aren't completely stable yet. Just on stream games, yeah.
2 more weeks, not too bad.
Yeah. I think we can probably move that back a little bit, like maybe after the first or second standard event. So the prices have a little bit of time to readjust, but that's just me. I'm not 100% on the rules committee, just kind of give my opinion every now and then. So it's DM Valdor, I think Nilla, and a few other people who are the arbiters of all that, and I want to make sure that they have a chance to actually give their consensus. Ooh, that's
gross.
That is a fun card.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Do you want to come up and say hello to everyone, or are you going to claw me? You're just being noisy. So there's another thing that I would add the prices after the Pro Tour. They've been pushing the Pro Tour back a bit further, so I don't know if I'd want to do that.
Yeah, because Pro Tour is what? Not till next month?
It's, yeah. No, that's not what I wanted. It's not until June. No, come on. I did not mean to actually click the signet. I meant to click the crystal ball.
We could use the signet to pay for the crystal ball.
We could. That's just a waste of mana, isn't it?
Oh, both cards went on top. 2 lands?
Are you going to mill me on my upkeep?
Nah, I just forgot I left that open. I have nothing that costs 1.
Play red cap.
Uh-oh. What's he reveal? Hopefully a land. Fleshbang Marauder.
No, I didn't see anything revealed.
It was the land. Got exiled.
Oh, okay.
Oh, why is there a Fleshbang Marauder revealed then?
That was revealed off of one of his earlier things. Goblin War Marshal.
Yeah.
Ringleader.
Yeah.
Oh, look here, getting restack here.
Yeah.
Based on his plan.
Going through the quotes here. Rodrigo K. Silva. Hey, greetings from Brazil. Hello. Thank you for coming out. So anyway, I was saying before, one of the things that I was thinking about doing, I completely forgot my train of thought on this. So possibly for sub day, possibly for just one of the extra streams during June, I'll have like a not so even schedule. There's a new cool extension made by, which I forgot to do this too, Stream Decker. I always forget to do this first thing. But we're on Grenzo right now. So on my actual channel, there should be, and it doesn't look like the extension's working right now, on my computer anyway. There should be on the overlay a Stream Decker extension, which can show you my deck list, but it's just not on there right now. But Stream Decker made a new extension that allows you to get people's votes as you draft on Magic Online.
Nice.
Yeah, it's very, very cool. And yeah, no extension. I'm not sure what's going on there. I'll have to double check because it disappears every. It seems like it disappears every other time, but it says it's still there. So, Oh, we're being hosted by Sarah. That's awesome. But yeah, let me double check if my... Oh, hi, Leo. Jumping up with your little stupid claws. All right, so... Sorry, I was looking at my extensions here. Yeah, it says it's active, so I'm not sure what's going on there. Hopefully that'll figure it out. But yeah, there's a really cool extension. Yeah, I did break it. Where you can do... so we'll put top... I'll put that on bottom. You can do a draft on Magic Online, and then it shows the audience like a pop-out thing, and I guess it recognizes the cards based off image is what my best guess would be, and then it gives everybody a chance to vote on which card you should pick. And I think it's like everybody gets one vote, and then it's like one of the new bit-enabled extensions, so you can actually cheer to have your vote count for more or cast more votes for the card. And it's a way to also help support the developer of the extension, which is really cool, because the broadcaster gets a certain amount of the cheers, and then the developer gets like 20%, I want to say. So it's just a really cool way to help support the people that make all these really cool overlays. Man, this is going to be a very hurtful austere command. There's a lot of good stuff.
Yup. Not playing a control deck,
Yeah.
he says.
Again, all things that are staples in white, red, and blue.
That are control staples in white, red, and blue.
Yep. All the control staples in red, white, and blue.
And I believe you played a Blasphemous Act too.
I played
true.
one spell.
You're not
That was
wrong.
control.
You get to return most of the artifacts that just died. You just don't get your Ori back.
That's the extension. Thank you, Faldor, for checking that. So that might be something we do, which would be
And you
really
don't
cool.
get your mind's dilation, which is the main thing I was after.
So that everybody could just kind of vote on which cards. So that could be like a neat long stream day thing, or surprise stream kind of thing, non-scheduled. Something neat. I don't know. It seemed really cool, and I just really want to try it out. I got nothing now.
Same.
Change your mind. You can just block with the Murder Shred Cap and persist it. So
Yeah.
this is better value right now.
Hi, buddy. Do you want to be held? Come say hi.
God, I don't want to do that at all.
No,
Mm-hmm.
he just wants attention.
Sorry. That.
Okay. Yep. Equip those boots.
All right. There they go. Boots are being boots.
You didn't want to get me for one?
No, I need to block your double striker.
Yeah. Let's put it out there.
X is 5. That's a pretty high number.
Yeah.
He's a big boy. Big boy.
Just mainly seeking to kill commander damage. Yep. I think this is the longest game that Jeremy and Phyrexian have been in together. That's not quite true.
That is not true. We've played 3-hour games together.
Yeah.
Fact or fiction?
There's a
Hey,
version.
Jeremy. I've heard you like to factor fiction.
I, in fact, love factor fictioning. It's my favorite thing ever.
That's why I'm going to give it to Bushi.
Okay.
Right.
No, I'm joking. I'm going to give it to you.
Oh boy. Hmm.
Those are gross.
Yeah.
How are those gross? I don't know what you're talking about, sir.
Hmm. I don't know which one's worse, the Dodge or the Madcap.
Madcap.
I think the Madcap. So, I think we give him the Madcap and lands. Hmm. This one's... I am bad at factor fiction. Calling it there.
But you love it. Ooh.
Calling
That
it
is
there.
a hard choice, though.
You could put one land with the bottom three.
I was thinking about that. That would have been my next move, but then I started thinking I was overthinking it.
Yeah, I'll just take bot one, I think. Madcap's definitely worse for Bushi.
Yes. Okay, so took the Madcap.
Yeah.
2 lands. Sure.
Yeah, I think I did.
Terp says, don't feel bad. I have 4 lands and a Soul Ring in my Factor Fiction piles. Yeah.
Get that out there.
Are you a big purr face? Hit me with his tail now. Doesn't even respect me. These cats.
Dodge.
Yep.
Well, someone's dead.
Yep.
Yep.
And I have a feeling I know who it is, too.
Me too.
Well, I mean, I can't kill Jeremy, I don't think.
I mean, a little overkill is just to kill me, but
I
I can't block a menaced creature anyways.
Right, that's why I was kind of thinking he was going after
I
Jeremy.
know. I was like, why would you put
Why-
can't block
why
when I
should I?
can't block?
Right.
Hold on, I'm doing math. Give me a second.
Dirk Tech, if a card is worth more in a set and is lower in another set, you always just go with the lowest value that you can
Actually, I
find.
think I can. Let's do it.
Oof.
Let's charge recklessly.
Yep. I think I'm just dead. So yeah, you can always just use whatever you can use whatever copy of it. It's just that the lowest price is what counts towards your
Let's charge
budget.
recklessly again.
That's overkill.
Yep.
Oh, I have to get to 17.
Why? Does
To
he have
kill
double
me.
strike or no?
Yeah, he's at 34.
Yeah, got a double strike.
Oh, that's right.
I gotta get to 17. So I actually think this is Xaxes.
It is. I keep forgetting that's not your commander.
I
No,
was
it's
doing
not.
the same thing. I'm like, he only needs 21. What's he doing?
I know. I was like, what is he doing? He's
Yeah, this is not my commander. I have to get to the whole 34.
gotcha.
He's the one creature in my deck that has double strike without my commander.
Can't block. Won't block.
Yep. Can't block.
Can't block, won't block.
And we're dead.
Well, not yet. You have to get to the double. Alright, let's...
Well, you're this way. You ended the game with more health than I did.
That's true. All right, I'm gonna move you all to general. I'm gonna go on a quick break, and then we'll be right back for game 2.
Alright.
All right, and yeah, I'm just gonna go on a very quick break, and we'll be back very, very soon. So thank you so much for coming out. Hopefully less than 10 minutes.